Opening scene. Dramatic background music plays, visuals of Russian landmarks like the Kremlin, St. Basil's Cathedral, snowy landscapes, and maps evolving over time. Segment 1. Early beginnings, graphics. Animated map showing the early Slavic tribes and the formation of Kievan Rus. Narrator. Our journey begins in the 9th century, with the rise of Kievan Rus, a federation of Slavic tribes centered around the city of Kiev. This early state adopted Christianity in 988 under Prince Vladimir, laying the foundation for Russian culture and religion. Cut to visuals of ancient manuscripts, Orthodox churches, and depictions of early Russian life. Narrator. However, the unity of Kievan Rus was short-lived, as internal conflicts and Mongol invasions in the 13th century fractured the region. Segment 2. The rise of Moscow, graphics. Map zooms into Moscow with visuals of its rise in power. Narrator. Out of the ashes rose Moscow, a small principality that grew to dominate the region. By the 15th century, Moscow had expelled the Mongols, establishing itself as the center of the Russian state under Ivan III, also known as Ivan the Great. Footage of the Kremlin and Ivan's statue, overlaid with dates and key events. Narrator. The foundations of the Tsardom were solidified by Ivan IV, or Ivan the Terrible, Russia's first Tsar. Despite his reforms, his reign was marked by cruelty and instability. Segment 3. Imperial Russia. Montage. Portraits of Peter the Great, Catherine the Great, and maps of territorial expansion. Narrator. The 18th century saw Russia emerge as a European power under Peter the Great, who modernized the military and established St. Petersburg as the empire's new capital. Catherine the Great continued this legacy, expanding the empire and fostering the arts and sciences. Transition to visuals of the Russian countryside, palaces, and military conquests. Narrator. But rapid expansion and societal inequality planted the seeds of discontent. The 19th century brought revolutions, reforms, and a growing call for change. Segment 4. The Soviet era, footage, Revolution, Lenin, Stalin, and World War II scenes. Narrator. The early 20th century was a time of upheaval. The Russian Revolution of 1917 toppled the monarchy, and the Soviet Union was born under Lenin. Cut to images of the hammer and sickle flag and scenes of industrialization. Narrator. Under Stalin, the Soviet Union became a global power but at a great human cost. The Second World War solidified its place on the world stage, leading to the Cold War rivalry with the United States. Segment 5. Modern Russia. Footage. Fall of the Berlin Wall, Boris Yeltsin, Vladimir Putin, and modern Moscow. Narrator. The Soviet Union's collapse in 1991 ushered in a new era. Russia faced economic turmoil but rebuilt under new leadership. Today, it remains a significant player on the global stage, grappling with challenges and asserting its influence. Closing scene. Dramatic music swells, visuals of Russia's diverse landscapes and people. Narrator. The history of Russia is a tale of endurance, ambition, and transformation. From ancient tribes to modern power, it's a story that continues to evolve. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. End with the channel logo, subscribe button animation, and call to action text. Subscribe for more historical deep dives.